Welcome to Mongolia, one of my favorite places in the entire world. I'm here for the 4th time, and next week I'll be running a grueling 155-mile ultramarathon out in the Mongolian steppe and desert. But let's kick off the trip with a little warm-up. Today I borrow a friend's truck, set off into the wilderness, get stuck in crazy bad storms, and try to find a remote, hidden lake, only to find, well, we'll talk about that soon. But first, let's see the truck. This is Max and his newly adopted dog Hadi. You can see their incredible story on Max's Instagram, but long story short, Hadi had been abandoned in a Mongolian village and then fell in love with Max, who was just passing through. Hadi wouldn't leave Max's side and even ran after his car when he was leaving. I think you can all guess the amazing ending of this story. Alright, these two are staying in the city while I try and get out into the countryside for the next couple of days. This is so exciting! This is actually my dream car. I'm super excited, but I want to contain my excitement for a second because first I need to get out of Ulaanbaatar, which is, as you can see, very crowded. So many cars, so many people. People drive like crazy. So let's see how this goes. A relief to get out of Ulaanbaatar's crazy traffic, but this was a bit of a surprise, honestly. So I'm not really comfortable driving in conditions like this, so I'm just gonna stay here and wait it out. And I'm gonna double check the weather here, and I'm gonna double check my directions, make sure that everything is okay. And this is actually the perfect segue into the sponsored part of today's video, brought to you by Holafly, the provider of global eSIMs that I've been using for about a year across 3 different continents. Holafly is available in 190 different destinations around the world, and it offers unlimited data. So even when you're stuck in conditions like this, in the middle of nowhere, you've got network coverage, and you can stay safe and secure and have peace of mind that if something happens, you'll stay connected. All right, I'm getting back inside. Whew. Wow, this felt like stunt work. With Holafly, you can also use it as a hotspot in 129 different countries, and there's no hidden charges, no extra fees. You just get the eSIM for the country or region that you're traveling to, and you don't have to worry about anything else. I had Holafly as my travel companion in Italy and Morocco, in Sweden, Finland, Norway, Poland, and now all the way out here in Mongolia. And it's always given me really good and wide network coverage everywhere I went. So whether you're stuck somewhere like me or traveling somewhere really cool this summer, you can use this code right here to get a discount off your next Holafly purchase, whether that's a top-up or a completely new eSIM for travel. Meanwhile, I'm probably gonna try and get back to this road trip and see if I can find somewhere a little bit more sunny. All right, let's go. It took me a couple of hours of driving to get out of the bad weather. I was on my way to a place that was mysteriously called the Blue Lake. It's a remote lake accessible only via a long dirt track, and I was super excited to hopefully have the place all to myself. Oh my God, it's so beautiful! Check that out. That there is a massive statue of Genghis Khan. Let's go and check it out up close. So it turns out that Genghis Khan was actually not the rapist, pillager and murderer that many would have us believe that he was. He was actually pretty enlightened for the times that he lived in, and was really tolerant of all religions and cultures, and actually brought education to a lot of places. Genghis, if only men like him existed today. For a second, see if I can grab something to eat at this gas station. And I also need to grab something very, very important that I cannot go camping without, and that I didn't bring from Europe because I'm not allowed. a lighter. In case you're curious about the things that you can find at a Mongolian gas station, this is actually a really nice gas station. So they've got all kinds of drinks. I love these little cans of Red Bull. Oh my god! This is so funny. This is a Polish brand of juice. I have no idea what it's doing here, but they have some cookies, sweets, nuts, biscuits. Just all the standard things. All right, check this out. So I just opened this box thinking that there would be cool and cold coffee inside, but no, it is actually hot. This is like a little heater thing. This is all warm. Oh my god, I love it. Oh my god, I got this hot can of coffee. It's too hot, I can't hold it. Oh my god. Not the best design. Now I see why we don't have those heater thingies for canned coffee back home. It's impossible to carry the can. This is where we say goodbye to the beautiful, smooth asphalt. It's not that smooth. And we turn off onto a dirt track for the next 50k, something like that. Seriously, I think that humans were made to go on adventures, because why would we otherwise feel this way when we turn off into unknown dirt tracks? Why would they make us feel so freaking great and good and alive if we weren't made for this kind of stuff? So right about now you might be wondering, how do I know that I'm going in the right direction? And the answer is that I'm wondering that too. So as you can probably see from the drone shots, there's a lot of small, tiny little dirt tracks going freaking absolutely everywhere. And I don't know which one is right. I'm making educated guesses based on what Google Maps is telling me. But as you can probably imagine, Google Maps is not super accurate out in the Mongolian wilderness. So I'm just hoping that it's leading me in the right direction. Oh look, there's a sign. Oh, Nur. I think that's the lake that I'm going to. It says 24 kilometers away. Very helpful. After a couple of hours of dirt road driving, I finally reached what looked like the area surrounding the lake. But instead of the solitude and silence that I had been expecting, I found a god. 5,000. Okay, well, it looks like this pristine lake in the wilderness that I thought I would find has been completely privatized. It looks like someone bought the lake and is charging fees to go and be at the lake. I just had to pay 5,000 tugruk to just be here. There's a fence around the entire area, and I just feel so gutted. You know, these beautiful, pristine, wild places that were once free for everybody to enjoy aren't anymore. They've just become commodities. There's 1,000 little cottages and huts all around the area. It honestly makes me want to cry. Honestly makes me want to cry. Because this is the story of the wilderness everywhere around the world, not just in Mongolia. Oh God. The world is going to I felt terrible. not because of the tiny fee, obviously. I felt terrible because this remote place felt like just so symbolic of what's happening all around the world. I'm gonna go look for a wild place. None of this touristy stuff, none of this convenience stuff. I want the real thing. We're losing so much wilderness and turning it into fields, apartment blocks, roads, and grey concrete jungles. We humans are becoming so disconnected from nature, and in the process we're losing our real ancestral home. Oh my God, what a difference a couple of miles can make. Yes. Oh, I see. There we go. Clearly, I'm not the only one with a good nose for a good wild campsite. Someone has been here and someone has made fires here before. I'm just amazed at the fact that I stopped 5 meters away from this old campfire without actually realizing it was here. I guess that just really says everything you need to know about this amazing view. So I'm gonna make a little fire, boil some water, have some dinner. No fire started today. That makes this a little bit harder, but we can figure this out. No problem. I just need to work a little bit harder than usual. Actually, I have another idea. Don't laugh. This is the real deal. This is cow dung. And I have a feeling that this is gonna burn really, really well. Let's try it. This is the moment of truth. I've never done this before. Nice and dry. Realized that I forgot something very, very important. A spoon. And there is no spoon inside the truck either. Max has got everything in this truck. Everything. Pots, extra tents, an extra cooker, all the stuff. But he doesn't have cutlery. And neither do I. Well, this is going to be fun. Actually, I just found a fork. In fact, I found a bunch of forks, but no spoons. Spoons is what I was really after. But, I'll take forks over nothing. Getting dark, so I'm gonna head to bed. I'm super psyched to sleep in the rooftop tent tonight. Alright, let's go. my big goal for this entire summer is to spend as many nights as possible sleeping in the outdoors. Can be in a rooftop tent or a normal tent, in the car, whatever. What I mean is, like, spend as few nights as possible sleeping indoors in the little boxes we call rooms and houses on comfortable beds. I'm just going to try and avoid that as much as possible. That is my goal for this summer. To go really, really rogue and savage. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Good night. Okay, I think I'm ready to evacuate the tent. The storm is just so powerful. It started pouring with rain. I feel like I am like in the eye of the storm right now. Let's do this. Let's go. Inside the car. Sleep there. Oh my god. There's this platform inside that I just put together. Now I can move in my sleeping bag. So let me go and get that. Rainy and wet and violent. Holy shit, did you see that? Jesus, storm is so crazy right here. Well, that was a little bit scary. I feel much safer here. Much safer. Once I had moved inside the truck, I felt much safer and ended up sleeping for like 11 hours. When I woke up, the world looked very different. Oh god, it's broken. I just got it and it's already broken. So yeah, the cool story is that this very spot, perhaps even the place where I'm standing right now, this is the birthplace of Genghis Khan. And no, I'm not a groupie. I just wanted to come out here because I felt like this place would have a really powerful energy, and I just wanted to come here and sit for a little while and meditate and just take it all in. There's no way to know, obviously, where exactly Genghis Khan was born because it was like a million years ago, and also people didn't really have addresses back then, especially not out here in the Mongolian wilderness. But they say it was somewhere here, and there was one spot on my way in last night that looked like it could be a place of significance. So I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, pack up, and then we're gonna go there and check it out. Very exciting. I guess that does make me a groupie. Check it out. This is the spot. You know, one of the reasons why I love Mongolia so much is because it really makes me feel so free, like a free human being. And you know, I'm always asking myself, like, what's the definition of personal freedom? Like, what does it mean to be a free human being? And I don't think there is one. I think it's a feeling. I just realized I think it's a feeling. And when you feel it, then you know it. You could be the richest person in the world, still not feel free. You could have all the things that money could buy and you could still not be free. That freedom is what I will always pursue in my life. I think that is my highest value. And that's what I feel whenever I come out here. In the next episode, you'll find out the real reason why I came to Mongolia, to run a grueling 250 kilometer or 155 mile self-supported ultra marathon out in the steppe and desert of this remote country. This is an adventure for the books, and I can't wait to share it with you.